What's up, guys? Yeah, man, we are home, and honestly, it feels good, man. It's been a long trip. We are home now. It's been weeks since we've been home. Ooh, man, feels good. Feels good just to have my computer back. It's a Billy, Ramon, Leslie, DW, Mozart, Thomas. What's up, guys? All right, guys. Ooh, we are home. Oh, man. Drinking some coffee. Ooh, man. It almost feels like my screen is too small. Yeah, look at Usea, man. This thing is still shooting up. It's at 870s right now. Yeah, SRG is a pretty nice gap up this morning, too. All right, so GameStop essentially reported here that a memo came out that CEO Matt Furlong sent to employees, and in the memo, Furlong announced that GameStop is going to be laying off a specific amount of people. He didn't specify actually how many people he was going to lay off. He also said that CFO Mike Recupero was departing from the company, and according to the memo, all of these things, all of these changes are during a massive turnaround for the retailer. He also wrote that the company added more than 600 corporate employees in 21. Inventory and other supply chain issues, as well as ongoing transformation into more of an e-commerce establishment. He said GameStop needed the right size headcount. And the memo states, after making more than 600 corporate hires in 21 in the first half of 22, we have a stronger understanding of our transformation needs, and this has positioned us to right-size headcount across several corporate departments. Today, we're making a number of reductions to help keep us things simple and operate nimbly with the right talent in place. Furlong also announced that Recupero would be leaving GameStop and that the CAO, Diana Jahe, would be taking his place. So yeah, GameStop laying off some people, but they also stated that they hired 600 people in the last year. The GameStop stock split is supposed to happen on the 22nd. On the 22nd. What is that, the euro? Or is that the... Hey, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I feel like my screen shrunk a little bit here. All right, sorry, I'm adding a little bit larger text to my computer. Bro. Can y'all see me? Bro. Hello? Bro. Oh, wow, that might be a little bit too big. Now I feel old, bro. Hey, thank you, James. I appreciate you, dude. Small tip, euro is falling apart because the balance of trade is deeply negative. Imports of energy and weakened economy will push down the strong euro currency. Smurfed out. That's how I felt, bro, honestly. Bro, it even raised the size of this. Is this good? I guess this is better, right? I made the text bigger, so it's more readable. I could probably even do this now. Man, look at SRG start to run. All right, guys. Gonna scalp RKT today. What's up, DS? Um, yeah, guys. So now that the words are bigger, which one do you prefer? This one or this one? One. Here's one, and then here's two. One, two. I'm like an eye doctor. Which one? Which one's better? What's up, Joe? Bitcoin back up to 21K. That's great. Two. Yeah, SRG running. Nobody can trade it though. Serious question, guys. Would it be better if I switched my screen? So I think this is the old school TOS settings. Should I change it back to what it was on the trip? Two? Yeah. Five. Hey. What you have right now would be my vote. Yeah, then I'll keep it like this. This is probably the best way. All right. Honestly, not a bad day. We got FFIE on the move. We've got GameStop gapping down some. And again, GameStop laid off some employees. We got USEA, which was a low float runner from yesterday. It's up to 830s right now. And then we got SRG gapping up too. So that movers list is easy to read. Nice to see data. Yeah, I made the words bigger so you guys could see it. So I made the words a little bit larger. Yeah. Too bad I wasn't able to buy SRG at 805. Yeah, for sure, bro. It's all good, dude. All right, guys. So SRG is up there. We got this high right there at $10 too. So we'll see if it actually like holds that support level of 10. All right, so there's a pullback to 10. We got FFIE up there. All right, but yeah, FFIE is up there. I was late. House Rosie. Rosie's great, man. Honestly, it was so good to see Rosie, dude. Rosie's great. I'll show you guys her. You'll see her today. She'll be on stream at least once, I'm sure. She was super excited to see us, man. I got my at-home coffee from my regular coffee maker. All right, guys, so SRG bouncing right off of the $10 support level. $10.25s right now. We got USEA at 830s. FFIE is at 589s, and then we got USEA at 830s. GameStop at 127s, so we're watching that. No percolator? No, not today, bro. Chat, what's the most reliable indicator? VWAP, almost certainly. Hey, what's up, Bulldog? Hey, man, hope you're doing good, brother. Yeah, man, 4th was good, dude. I'm back home. Bro, I've been gone for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, it felt like, dude. I'm back at home on my million monitors. Loving life, feeling good, you know. Drinking my own coffee. Hey, my man. Thank you, Bulldog. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man Bulldog with the $3 donation. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, man. How are you guys doing in this current market? I mean, we've been making money, but like, how are you guys doing? Markets had slow volume for sure. Like, volume in the market's been slower. It looks like it's hitting everybody too. I mean, there's just less interest, and it kind of makes sense about it, guys, because like nobody has any money right now. Like, I promise you, everybody's struggling. You know, nobody has excess money to spend on investments. They just don't have it. And so views and trader activity is very low right now. I just don't think there's a lot of big traders right now. I think everybody's struggling. I think everybody's tapped out. I think bills are high, inflation is high, gas is high, and nobody wants to spend their money, bro, is what I really think it is, you know? Hey, what's up? Yeah, for sure, Bulldog, 100%, man. My back channel team. Nice, dude. Yeah, honestly, my red to green strategies have been working really well too. It's all about like waiting for good trends, man, you know. And I know we all trade a little bit differently, but like I've actually been making money in this current market. I just don't think there's a lot of volume floating through, and I think right now you got to just trade very quietly. You know, you can't. Volume will dry up quick in this current market. You know. And so you just kind of tread lightly and not push too hard right now. I think there's going to be, again, I've been a big proponent of buying the dip. Like a week ago when Disney was at 92, 93 bucks, when the SPY was down at 370s, I was telling everybody I'm pretty interested in dip buying all of this. I feel like this is some of the easier money to be made in the market. And even if it goes against me, you know, I think that dollar cost averaging over, you know, I said this like 3 months ago, dollar cost averaging over an extended period of time with large blue chip companies like Apple or Amazon, Disney is almost certain to make money right now. So buying dollar cost averaging into Disney or Apple or a large cap company, and then holding for 3 to 5 years is almost a guaranteed moneymaker, I think, you know. Nah, Bulldog shows up usually. He kind of drops in at least once a week, you know. And Bulldog will show up and hang out for a second about once a week. So puts on US oil, did well, 120 to here. I'm looking for 150 to go short again. You are spot on though. Buy the super lows and sell the super highs. Don't touch the middle. Yeah, dollar cost averaging is your friend right now, I think. You know what I mean? I think dollar cost averaging is easy money right now in some large caps. But I mean, you know, who knows, man? Maybe the market just dumps. Certainly possible, I guess, with how the market's been the last few months. But hey, at least we're staying above water. That's the big thing, I think. And it'll come back. Like I said, we're kind of in the hangover right now, not only from the GameStop AMC stuff, but also from, you know, the Russia-Ukraine invasion, like all that stuff. We're kind of in the hangover from that right now. And like the market will come back. Like traders will regain confidence in the market again. It's just about when that happens. It might be, you know, we're in a recession and it might be 6 to 8 months before we see the light. You know, I know even in terms of from like an affiliate perspective, like people are certainly trading crypto less. They're certainly trading less in general right now, you know. And again, I think it boils down to people just having less money, you know. It is what it is, but yeah, for sure, Bulldog, 100%. Dollar cost averaging, investing in the long term. Yeah, 100%, man. I think that's easy money right now, bro. I think that's what most traders should be doing. But again, I'm going to preface this, or I'm going to comment on this. Don't copy me. I have no idea. Maybe these all just crash for all I really know. But like, oh, you're talking about hot trades. Yeah, man, it's always good to have. To be honest, man, and my man Bulldog can attest to this. Trading is a competitive niche, bro. Everybody's competitive with each other. Like Bulldog was one of the first people over, like maybe like old boy at Own the Chaos reached out to me, but like a while back. Maybe old boy, but Bulldog was one of the first people to reach out to me and actually be cool with me as a trader on YouTube, you know. And so props to Bulldog, because most of the other people are mean and competitive, to be honest, bro. There's just a lot of weirdness, and I get it. Like, stock trading is a competitive niche, but like we can all have our little piece, you know what I mean? It's all good here. Hey, my man, I appreciate it. Crush. Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. But man, what about SRG, man? I heard you can't even trade this thing. SRG is actually gapping up pretty nicely. Yeah. So y'all go give my man Bulldog a subscribe as well, guys. If you haven't already, go give Bulldog Trading a subscribe too. Good people, like I said. But yeah, FFIE is at 570s. We're watching that. SRG is at 1003s. We're watching that. USEA had craziness yesterday, slowed down some, and then kind of woke back up, and then kind of maintained sideways after that. So we'll see what we get there as well. Aside from that, GameStop gapping down off of dropping a memo saying that they had to lay off some employees. So that's going on too. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oof. Did this dude just beat me with a royal flush? Oh my gosh, dude. This dude should feel terrible. SRG may have to trade via website. Hey, thank you. All right, guys, SRG still kind of doing stuff here. If we look at the catalyst for SRG, it looks like this is like a new, this is a Seritage Growth Properties. GameStop down to 127, so I still think GameStop's doing pretty good. Usea at 790. So let's see if we get back over 8s here. Anything else that you guys want me to look at? I know we got like a bunch of stuff that we could pay attention to. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to look at. Oh, what? Oh, bro, I'm a huge poker player, Bulldog. I'm a huge poker player, bro. Like, poker was my original game. It was the game I played before anything else, dude. Like, I'm a huge poker player. I've been playing poker for 7 years. I play thousands of games a year. But yeah, just send me the invite, bro. I'm down, dude. I'll play. I can't really talk. Send me a message on Discord. You know how YouTube's a little weird with that type of stuff. So send me a message on Discord, brother, and let me know where you play. I play on Bovada, ACR, the WPN. You know, mostly my niche is like 5 and 9 or 6 and 9 max sit and goes is usually what I play. That's what I have the edge in, at least. Yeah, man. For sure. I mean, there's a lot of places to play. It just depends. It just depends. Hey, what's up, WS? EVFM? Yeah, FFIE breaking under VWAP here. Here's EVFM. EVFM's all right. It ripped up yesterday and kind of faded before the closing bell. You know. But my most hated thing in poker, bro, my most hated thing is like you get players that are just afraid to do anything. And it's good when they're in the right seat location, but when they just fold to the small stack, bro, it's like, come on now, dude. Like, you got to call 100 chips to eliminate this guy and end the game. You got 3,000 chips. Even if you got 2-7 offsuit, you should still be calling that and ending the freaking game, bro. But instead, you're folding and letting them double up every time just because you don't know how to play true poker. Dummy. I'm not tilting, by the way. Everybody, leave me alone, you know? All right, guys. So EVFM at 120s. USEA back up to 830s. Starting to ramp back up. Maybe USEA can do something. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, man, we're back home in the office, bro. Feels good to be home, man. Look, I love my in-laws and all, but I just spent 3 weeks with mine. I was ready to come home. Yeah. I'm tired, bro. Also, I can't really work when I'm on vacation, bro. Like, I can't really work, and so work kind of falls when I'm doing it. But luckily it's like the slow part of summer, and so there's not really much going on. But still, you know, wish I could have worked a little bit more while I was there. Yeah, for sure. I'll have to get a piece of it one day, man. Let me know. It just depends. What time zone are you in? I gotta go to bed, bro. I get up way too early, dude. So it depends. But I'm down. Just let me know. Bro, if anybody emails me, I'm sorry if I don't respond, dude. I never respond. USEA is up to 850s here. Look at this one start to ramp back up. This is a very low float stock, too. Like, the float on this thing is very, very small. USEA up to 855s. 855s. 8 p.m. Okay, I could probably play for like an hour then, bro. So maybe like an hour. Like that's 7 p.m. my time, so that's not bad. But I can't play for long though. I gotta be in bed for like 9. I get up at like 5 a.m. my time, so it's like I get no sleep if I go to bed late. But yeah, I can make it. How's AMC doing with the whole GameStop stuff here? So like I see GameStop up there. How's AMC doing? Here's AMC right here. It's at 1406. I get up at midnight Alaska time every day. Hey, what's up, Pawn? All right, guys. So USEA starting to push back up. It's at 870s. 870s. Yeah, what's up, Mo? Trying to stir up and wake up a bit. Yeah, man. I gotta just slap myself in the morning sometimes, man. Make me get up. Okay, here, let me ask you guys a question. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. So, I went to go get my hair cut while I was gone because, to be honest, I got long hair and it was just too hot for me while I was in Michigan. While I was there, an 80-year-old man cut my hair. And, like, at first I hated it. But, like, the more he did it, right? Like, the back, he faded it in the back and cut it a little bit short. But the more I look at it, I kind of like it. I kind of like the way he did his hair. Yeah, the older barber. I kind of like the way he did my hair, bro. And so I kind of might get it like that every time. He cut it really, like, he faded it in the back. And so I don't know. I like the way it looked. And so I might tell him to get that again. But what do I tell the people that cut my hair? Like, I guess I just tell them to fade it in the back, right? Like, that's what it's called. Yeah, old man did it, man. I kind of like it. I can't even lie, you know? Right. Like, at first, I was kind of knocking this guy. But, like, he kind of did it right, man. I don't mind the way he did it, you know? He cut it a little bit shorter in the back, but, like, it was kind of better that way. It makes my head look less big. Because I got a big head, bro. You know, it's because I got all this brain in here. But I got a big head, and so the way he cut it makes my head look less big. You know. Experience knows best, maybe. Hey, thank you, Bulldog. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, somebody told me I looked 25 yesterday, bro. I'm just gonna accept that. Honestly, y'all don't see me in real life. If y'all saw me in real life, y'all would not say I look 25. This camera drops about 10 years, maybe, you know. I'll put it this way. I got more wrinkles when you look at me in real life. I got more wrinkles. Yeah, top 3 brains in the world right now. Now, let me see. What do you say? Should I sell Meta to buy GameStop? Just need your thoughts. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you should do there, bro. I don't know whether you should sell it or not, dude. I really have no idea. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. It wasn't that I thought he could cut hair. It's not that I thought that he couldn't cut hair. That's not it. Right? What my fear was like, to be honest, he was kind of shaking a little bit. Like, he was shaking as he was cutting my hair. You know what I mean? And so if you go to a barber who looks 80 years old and he's kind of doing this, you know what I mean? While he's about to cut your hair, that's a little concerning. No, I think anybody about to get their haircut is going to be like, should I do this? You know? And so that was the only concerning thing, is like, my man was 80 years old, you know? Just need your thoughts between the two businesses. Well, GameStop, let me think about that for a second. Yeah, I mean, GameStop long-term is risky. You know what I mean? Now, there's also high risk, high reward with it. But I think Meta has the more sustainable long-term business over GameStop, obviously. Now, at the same time, though, I mean, Meta just owns more assets as well. I mean, Meta owns freaking, you know, Instagram. It owns billions of dollars in assets. And so with that, I think Meta is the safer play long-term for sure. But high risk, high reward, you know. There might be more potential reward with GameStop because it's so volatile and because it has such a large following. And so that's kind of my take on it. In the end, I have no idea what either of them will do. If I had to be forced to hold one long term, it'd probably be Meta, especially when you consider how cheap Meta is after their earnings report a few months ago. It'd probably be Meta. But like, again, I have no idea which way it's going to go. I think GameStop has bigger potential reward, but I also think higher risk as well. I think GameStop's business model is the problem right now, because I think physical copies of video games are going to be obsolete, and they already are to a certain extent here. And so with that, I think GameStop has to do something about the business model it currently is in. And even on the memo that the GameStop CEO sent its employees, that's what they said basically, was that GameStop had to transition to e-commerce, is really what it said, which is true. I mean, it needs to transition to e-commerce in the end, regardless of what anybody says. I get a lot of people that kind of have the argument of, oh, people still buy physical games. That's true, bro. But listen, I'm a gamer myself. I haven't bought a physical copy of a video game in 5+ years. You know what I mean? It's certainly trending away from physical copies, and that's bad for GameStop. That means their business model is basically obsolete at this point. And so with that, they need to transition to digital download space and e-commerce, and I think that's what they're doing. But I think that's going to be a tough battle, because I think there's just a lot of competition there. You know, they have to do so. They have to compete against Microsoft. They have to compete against Steam, and like, those companies aren't just going to open the door and say, "Oh, come on in, guys, and compete against this." Like, that's not what they're going to do. And so I think there's risks, but I think there's also big potential reward if they pull it off and do so successfully. Is kind of my take on it. Just be careful, bro. Thanks, my guy. Really appreciate it. Hey, all good, man. Yeah, I mean, Bulldog, you know how it is, man. Like everybody kind of knows. Like, listen, it's GameStop, man, and GameStop could have big potential reward, but at the same time, there's risks because their current business model is obviously and self-evidently obsolete. And you might have 1 out of 10 people that are like, oh no, I like buying physical copies of video games, but that percentage of consumers is not large enough to ultimately justify continuing to run a brick and mortar retail store. Brick and mortar retail is not doing great as a whole, to be completely honest. Retail is struggling. It's been struggling for the last year plus 5 years, really 10 years. So just, there's risk for sure. Yeah, USEA still ramping up this morning, guys. Look at this, up to 985, 990s here for USEA. Still pushing up. Big mover from yesterday, man. Just big mover. Small float. One of the reasons this is running so hard is because it's got a tiny, tiny float. If we look at the size of USEA's float, it's like 1 million or 1.5 million. That's incredibly small. That's a very, 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 very small float stock, and it's breaking highs right now. So with a small float like this comes a large range, and yeah, it's running right now. It's running big. Up to almost $10, almost up to the double digits. It's pushing for it now. It's at 10. It's at 990s, just under the double digit mark. And so we'll see what happens, guys. Good luck. Let's try to make some money. Right, for sure. Exactly, Bulldog. Like, there's going to be opportunity, yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what other trader's really cool, Bulldog, that I've been talking with lately is Relentless Trader. He's been watching my stream for years now, and kind of like a friend of the channel for years now. So Relentless is a really cool dude. Him and I have been messaging each other. So if you want to like kind of network some more in the trading space, Relentless is a good dude. Him and I have been talking to each other and kind of trading buddies for years now. All right, guys. SRG dipping down now too. Yeah. All right, guys. USEA is at 978. 978. USEA at 950s. Still moving a little bit. I mean, we'll see what we get. John, how long I've been here? Man, you've been here for Mo, you've been here for at least 2 years. I remember you telling me about Cardano. You've been here for at least 1.5 years. I remember you telling me about Cardano when Cardano was very cheap. whenever I traded AMC and GameStop, and I think I made some money on Doge as well. USEA starting to pop up. It's at 990s right now, 990s. It's Friday though, guys. It's going to be a slow day most likely. Not a lot of stuff going on, not a lot of volatility. We got some stuff moving. All right, SRG dipping down to 90s. Let's see if 950 holds for USEA. I mean, it's certainly possible. SIGA news. There's SRG. AMC is up to 1408. It's kind of more volatile than I realized here. And then here's SIGA. It's at 1430s. So we're watching that too. Jobs report. Do you think Google will dip once it splits the first week? SIGA Technologies receives approval from the UK, but it's kind of dumping down here. I mean, look at Sega drop. That's a big drop. Yeah, Sega dropped. I mean, it had that report come out, but it's still kind of struggling here. F14s now. Let's see if it holds. I see MDIA, ISIG. APRE is at 97 cents. iMac, CNET. Pretty slow day. I mean, we don't have much else. Here's the SPY itself. SPY doing really well today. Definitely happy to see this. Hey, what's up, David? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, brother. SRG at 9s. SPY still looking pretty solid here. GameStop at 127. Again, the CEO dropped a memo reporting that they're going to be laying off some employees. Now, the justification for it is supply chain problems, essentially. So he basically said that there's supply chain issues in play there. And, because of that, they're laying off some employees so that they can have the, essentially the right number of people there is what he said. Now, supply chain issues might be weighing on them, but yeah, I think the Sega news is more or less expected. Yeah, probably. SPY at 388.50s. We got USEA at 960s. Still kind of looking at other stuff here. The Q is looking a little bit weaker than the market itself. So tech is weighing a little bit heavy. How's Twitter been doing here, man? I haven't really been watching Twitter. Twitter's gapping down drastically, which is probably what's weighing on the Q, I'm assuming here. But Twitter is down big. What happened with Twitter today? Twitter drops as Musk's bid is in jeopardy. Wedbush says the original offer is, quote, out the window. Twitter trims its HR team amid cost-cutting efforts. So, yeah. Basically the bot thing is lowered Musk's intention to buy Twitter, it says here. The whole if sources, Musk has cooled off talks to secure debt financing for the $44 billion deal. Could be followed by an ugly brawl between the two parties. I think that at a certain point, with how cheap Twitter is here and what the current market looks like, I think that Musk would happily pay that $1 billion dropout fee if he needed to. You know, I don't think the $1 billion is really keeping him there. I think he's going to lose more money buying Twitter than he would if he just paid that $1 billion. You know, hey, yeah, y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. What's up, Ride? Did you get that water problem fixed? No, man. Water's still running. We're running about 30,000 gallons a month of water here. We got to get the water people out today, to be honest. But yeah, we're still dealing with that. Honestly, bro, I'm kind of happy too, because for a while I just thought my normal water bill was freaking $400. You know, and so I'm actually kind of happy that we have a known problem, because at least that means that my normal water bill is not going to be $400. For all those that are wondering, my house right now is wasting about 5 gallons a minute in water. About 5 gallons a minute. We've had everybody come out here trying to fix it. Nobody knows what's wrong. Although a few of them at least have agreed that we do have a leak. But yeah, we're burning about 30,000 gallons of water per month. About 5 gallons per minute of water usage. And so ridiculous here. And we're trying to get it fixed, but hopefully we do. At least that explains my $400 and my $700 water bill that I've gotten over the last month. You know, maybe the water company will refund me too, but doubtful. Yeah. He just need a reason to sell his Tesla shares. Yeah, maybe. Certainly possible, I guess. I don't know. I think Elon wanted to buy it, and I'll explain why. And I think somebody brought this to my attention the other day. But I think Elon actually wanted to buy Twitter. I think Elon wants to diversify away from Tesla. I think that Tesla can be incredibly risky and dangerous for him. And so, you know, I don't think Elon never wanted to buy Twitter. I think Elon wants to buy Twitter because I think diversifying away from Tesla, just in case, is probably a smart move. When all of your money relies on a very volatile company like Tesla, I think it's smart to diversify your income and diversify your assets into something like a social media company. And I think that's what Elon ultimately planned to do. I just think that right now, I think that Elon underestimated a few different things. The first thing is I think he underestimated how many enemies him coming out for his political stances would create for him. I think he underestimated that. And I think that is certainly influencing this. And yeah, I think that's certainly a part of this. The other thing I think he underestimated is how big of a drop we would get in Twitter leading up to the deal, you know, because Elon put in an offer for about $54 billion. And so with that offer, you know, I think he underestimated how much the stock would drop. And so I think he, you know, if the deal goes through now, he loses tons and tons of money. And so I don't think he necessarily wants to do that. And I think he's going to be willing to pay that $1,000 buyout, you know, cancellation fee if he needs to. Yeah, Noah built himself a boat. Bruh, 30,000 gallons is a pool a month. There has to be signs somewhere in the league. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Elon's got child support to pay. Hey. Yeah, Elon over there just having babies, bro. I'm not even mad at Elon, to be honest, bro. He ain't married. You know, let him have his babies, dude. He got money to pay for them. You know? Do your thing, Elon. I'm not judging you, dude. If I was a billionaire, I'd be having babies like that too. One heck of $1,000 cancel fee I could lend Elon that. John, why do people buy used, worn out shoes? Well, I think most of the time people are buying used shoes because of financial limitations. Usually, but not always, I guess. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Twitter also has a strong AI machine learning arm that looks interesting to him. Yeah, for sure. I think that's probably it too. Again, I mean, I think diversifying as a company, as diversifying your money somewhere else makes a lot of sense. I think, especially if your company's as volatile as Tesla is, to where I don't think it's a big risk, but I think there's certainly at least a small percentage chance that Tesla could just kind of crash down, especially with how outspoken Elon has been politically over the last 2-3 months. I think there's certainly a chance that people stop buying Teslas as much. I think that's the risk you take whenever you become really outspoken politically about any specific topic. And again, I'm not really saying it's right, but I think that whenever you become super political about things, it's going to ostracize a certain percentage of your consumer base. And so I think with Elon doing so, people might stop buying Teslas as much. I think it's a small risk. I think Tesla will probably be fine, but I still think it's at least a risk there. And I think it's something that we need to add into the, probabilities, And what do you guys think? And again, I think Tesla will be fine, but I think there's at least a small chance that volatility comes in and people, the numbers aren't good and Tesla drops. And with that, Elon loses some of his net worth. Again, I think it's a small chance, but I think it's still some vulnerability there for it at least. And, I think diversifying into a social media company like Twitter makes sense. But again, who knows if that deal will even go through anymore. Hey, what's up, Rick? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man, I'm home, brother. I'm finally home, dude. Super excited to be home, too. All right, guys, USEA is at 970s. Man, it feels good to be home, to be honest. So Baller, here's the thing, right? Again, Baller, I hope you understand. I am not really I don't really have much of a political bias, brother. I don't really have much of a political bias. So I'm going to preface this with please don't judge me too hard with my opinions on risks in certain stocks. I think that Okay, I think that Tesla is a tech company. Okay, and with Tesla being a tech company, it's going to rely on tech nerds like me to purchase them. You know, a lot of tech nerds are left leaning. And so if Elon comes out super political about certain things, uh, then it might discourage purchasing his products. All right. Tesla is a newly established company over the last 20 years. It's not an old company that's been around for a century now, like Disney. Disney has been around for a century at this point in time. It owns billions and billions of dollars in assets. And Tesla just does not. Tesla is a more newly established company, still building. And, there's still a lot of question marks regarding Tesla, as much as I, hate to say it. And I love Tesla. I'm kind of a Tesla fanboy. But I don't think that coming out super one-sided politically, there's a difference between Disney not really coming out for any political party, but more so just kind of like producing media that certain people dislike, right? There's a difference between that and Tesla CEO coming out saying that he is basically on the right, and that, he doesn't like the left and all this stuff that he said. I don't think that's a smart move. And again, I'm kind of an Elon fanboy, man. I like Elon. I have for the last few years, but I think that Tesla is certainly more vulnerable than Disney is in terms of assets that they own, in terms of volatility, in terms of float size and manipulation ability, in terms of everything. I think Tesla is just simply more vulnerable. And so I think while Disney has some political things that people certainly disagree with, I think Disney owns ESPN. Disney owns Star Wars. Disney owns everything, and so with that, they're going to be more immune to that type of stuff. Like, they're already so big and so established that it doesn't really matter that much. Tesla relies on consumer purchases, like much more heavily than Disney does because of what they own. And I just think Disney's more safe from that type of stuff. I think Tesla is certainly more vulnerable, especially, Tesla has one head of the company, and Disney does as well. But again, it's more so like, I just think that the position that Tesla is currently in is more vulnerable to political sways as opposed to Disney. And I think that's pretty obvious. And again, not really picking a side, like, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Good question, good topic, I think. And it's all love either way, You know how you feel? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been at this channel for a couple years. I don't have anything against you. All good, man. I appreciate that. You know how it goes, bro. I don't want to, like, politics is so there's some people get so mad about politics that I gotta kind of tread lightly anytime I have these type of conversations. Again, I think if anybody watches this stream long enough, y'all understand that, like, I'm pretty neutral with political stuff. Like, I genuinely just don't like even getting involved with it. And I've got family that's on both sides of the political spectrum, and it's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I just don't care enough about it, man. I care about policies, but I don't really care too much about, like, politicians, or anything like that. And but again, I think as a business owner myself, I think that if I come out super one-sided politically for anything, that's going to ostracize a certain percentage of my viewers. At the very best, it's going to ostracize 40% of my viewers. And so for me, I'm just not really a political guy. I just don't really like any of it. I never have been. I've always disliked both sides pretty equally. Yeah, USEA at 950 here. We'll see if 950 holds. It's kind of a big spot there. 950 is kind of a big spot, and we'll see if it holds. big volume here, big ramp up. 950 is the previous high of the day in pre-market for Usea, and so again, I think it's a big support level that we should be paying attention to. Again, though, who knows if it'll actually hold there or what'll happen, but yeah, USEA there. SRG is at 928s now. The SPY recently just popped over VWAP, so the SPY was at 388. It just ripped over VWAP here. Yep. All right, guys. USEA is at 970s. 970s. Q is back up to 294s here. We're still watching Twitter, and again, if we look at Twitter, Twitter has struggled here. I mean, Twitter's down to 37s, but at the same time, though, I mean, prior to this, Twitter was almost up to $40 a share. And so not too bad. Twitter's struggling, trying. SRG is up there. GameStop is up there too. So GameStop at 127.70s. And again, GameStop put out news regarding that split. Yeah, they're going to be splitting into 4 here for GameStop. So essentially every share is going to be $30-something if it remains at this level up until, when is it, July 22nd or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, no complaining about the music either, bro. I'll put it this way. If you've never been here, if you've never typed in chat, and the first thing you tell me is complaining about the music, bro, find something else to do. You know? Those are my pet peeves, man. Constant, you know? All right. USEA holding at 950 again. Let's see if we pop and bounce. All right, guys. SRG is at 920s. All right, guys. So Twitter's still down there. GameStop's still trying. I like the tunes. Good, good. Fed meeting July 14th. Rates expected to be raised by 75 basis points. Yeah, that's what they raised last time. That's what they raised last time. We'll see what they do this time. Hopefully, I was pretty bullish on them raising rates. I thought it was necessary. I thought 75 basis points was fine. All right, what's our Twitter poll for the day? I don't even think I've done a regular poll. What should our regular poll? It's loud channeling through my living room. Oh, good. Hold on. I'll be right back. I mean, it's not super loud, bro. The music's not super bad, you know. So music's not bad. All right, so USEA is still kind of holding at 950s. It's still just kind of chopping and holding at 950s, consolidating some there. Anything else moving that I don't see here? Yeah, music's good. Music's good. Good, good. You still have a PC set up like it's dial-up AOL in your living room? Hey, what's up, Martin? Good morning, bro. Honestly, it's Friday too, dude, so I can get to kind of relax. I'm really excited about it. Hey, what's up, Duck? Hey. Good to have you guys here. Listen, guys, if you haven't already, take the time, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every weekday morning right here on YouTube. We don't sell anything. We don't charge for anything. We don't claim to be experts. We don't act like gurus. We give everything away for free. The only thing we really do is, we post some affiliate links to kind of profit a little bit, but like we don't sell courses. We don't charge for our content. And so if you appreciate that, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate it. We'll be dropping at least something this weekend. And so if you haven't already, helps show support for the channel, guys. Here is the latest news this morning. Latest news. Let me know if you like the movers list here. It's a little bit better, right? Now we're doing a post on Twitter. All right, guys, so we got a poll going on right now. Are you buying the GameStop dip after layoff news? Let me know if you're buying the dip. Here's the Twitter post if you guys want to comment on it. Dreamcast, man. Yeah, here's the post. Go vote on the poll, guys, if you haven't already. Vote on the poll. There it is. Can't. I'm banned from Twitter. Hey, all good, bro. Sega back. Yeah, we're watching that. USEA is at 950, so we'll see what that holds now. John, you had a Dreamcast? Honestly, bro, I never had a Dreamcast, dude. I had a Sega and then a Sega Saturn. And then I had a bunch of stuff, bro. I had a Sega and then a Sega Saturn. And then I had... mostly I was an Xbox guy. But I had a PlayStation and an N64. So I had my video game canon is I had a Nintendo, and then I had a Sega, and then I had a Sega Saturn, and then I had a N64, and then I had a Xbox. I had a PlayStation for a little bit when Vice City was out, but that's it. Yeah, I had a Sega CD is what it was. I had a Sega. I had what was called the Sega Saturn and the Sega CD multiple console. So it was both of them. Kind of ahead of its time. But yeah, I had both of them. You know, I remember I used to buy them from my parents were kind of cheap, you know what I mean? And so they would make me go to the classified ads and buy like used hand-me-down systems. And so I never had the newest game or system when it came out. I would always buy them on the classified ads back in the good old days. Probably the right move, I think. And so, you know, I never had the newest system, you know. All right, guys. Usea still trying here. GameStop at 128. All right, guys. The queue just ripped up. I don't know if this is a rip or a glitch. Actually, this might just be a glitch. Look at the queue. What does this mean? Crisscross, make it jump, jump. It's just them, they still were new. All right, guys, let me know what you guys are watching right now. Again, vote on the poll if you haven't already, guys. Vote on the poll. Yeah, Q was just a glitch, it seems. Q was just a glitch. Again, we got like ISIG on the move here. What else we got? We got Grom that moved yesterday. I see AVTX finally show up here. Here's AVTX. I know we had Grom and then ITP, which I remember from, you know, the 2020. You know, during 2020, I do remember ITP some. I believe it was some type of, man, I can't even remember what kind of stock it was, but it was something. Isig, EVFM. What about EVFM? We can look at it here. Kind of slow right now. Anything else moving that I'm not seeing? Guys, correct me if you can, please. SENS. It's so slow right now here. Dino DNA. You know. All right, guys. AMC is up there too. AMC's kind of doing good. I mean, it's at 1420s, and so from the GameStop split, AMC's kind of doing things right now. It doesn't mean don't mean I'm buying AMC or anything, but like AMC's kind of doing things, and so. All right, guys. AMC is up there, man. What are you guys doing with AMC? AMC bullish. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Again, are you buying the GameStop dip after the layoff news? Again, vote on the Twitter poll right here. We got the Twitter poll going. Vote on the poll. It's right here. $75 basis points. Oof. Hey, what's up, Jim? Yeah, it's summer, bro. Honestly, one thing I do miss about Michigan is the weather, dude. Weather was super nice in Michigan, man. And it's just too freaking hot right now. Oof. Hey, dude. You remember that old school Nickelodeon show called Hey Dude? It was about the cowboy ranch. It was actually pretty good. I always liked it. Green or red so far this week, guys? Green or red? Yeah, man. Hey, dude was good, dude. Hey, what's up, Brett? Hey, good morning, bro. Yeah, man. EVFM. Yeah, I know a lot of people talking about EVFM. AMC is kind of ramping up and looking okay right now. You know, AMC looks good. Where's today's poll? We continue this rally, or is it Free Fall Friday? It's actually a really good one. We'll do that. That's a good poll. EVFM, good swing. Lawrence Fishburne is cowboy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this poll though. Will the market continue its current rally? Yes, no. Yeah, SRG still up to 920s. AMC still looks good, man. AMC looks good. What numbers come out this morning? I think something does, right? What numbers? Chat, help me out. What numbers are dropping this morning? It's something. Chat's gonna know better than I am. Chat, what numbers are dropping today? I think jobs numbers, is that today? Let's see. Jobs, unemployment numbers, non-farm payroll, jobs report. Thank you, Tyler, Fonz, Rhett, Swervin. Yeah, so it drops at 8:30, I'm assuming, in about 17 minutes, right? SRG starting to push back up. It's at 9:30s right now. USEA is at 9:12s. I don't think the reaction to the report will be good. We'll see, man. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, retail problems. Roblox? Yeah, we're gonna look at Roblox. AMC is up there too. All right, guys. So AMC still at 14.12s. I mean, it still doesn't look bad. Slow day. It's a Friday, guys. So I mean, we don't have too much going on. I don't think the reaction to the report will be good. Unemployment goes up. People get recession fears. Unemployment goes down, and they fear inflation. Yeah, for sure. That's why, like, I didn't mind them raising rates by what they did by 75 basis points. I thought that they had to do something. SRG getting a pop. Yeah, it's at 950s right now. I see USEA at 920s too, so we'll see. Watch BBBY for another leg up. Yeah, here's BBBY. It's at 530, so Bed Bath & Beyond looks good. What earnings are next week? Let me check it out. Again, y'all go give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. I certainly appreciate the support. Here's my Twitter page. You can see the poll. Vote on the poll. Are you buying GameStop after this layoff dip? And follow me on Twitter as well. Open it up in a new tab, of course, so you can kind of stay invested into what we're dropping and reporting this morning. But yeah, there's the link. Check it out. Hey, thank you, Blossom. Bed Bath & Beyond looks good, man. Looks good. You know, I think it's just moving with AMC's craziness as well. Hey, thank you, Ralph. I appreciate the subscribe, brother. I almost played Bed Bath & Beyond the other day, almost at the top. Hey, thank you, Blossom. Yeah, also hit that notification bell. Definitely helps for sure. But yeah, BBBY is up there. USEA is trying. GameStop's still up there too. I see IDP or ITP. $830 non-farm payroll. So in about 11 minutes, non-farm payroll numbers come out. And we'll see what we get. Hey, thank you, PRZ. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Man, I'm just glad to be home. I got this. Bed Bath & Beyond is at 530s. It doesn't really look that bad here. Here's AMC. AMC's at 1413. So we're watching that as well. AMC at 14s. USEA dipped under 950. It's pulling back to 9 right now. Hey, what's up, Abe? I'm really amazed retail is still popping up GameStop. Every time I go by my local stores, about 2 to 3 customers inside. I mean, that's not bad. You know, that's pretty good numbers if you see a few customers each time you go in. USEA looking like a rocket. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, GameStop up to 128, roughly, right around 128. Buy the dip at 9. For what, for Usea? Maybe. SRG, I've seen estimates of anywhere from 15 to 30-ish disbursement, assuming holders approved wind down plan. Process will take a long time though, so best not to get too excited on day one. Yeah, probably. AMC at 14th. What's the SPY doing right now? So AMC is pretty solid. Here's the SPY itself. SPY doing okay too. Is at 388 now, which is kind of what we want. Yeah, what are you guys trading today and why? Let's see what the poll is. We asked the poll. We asked everybody whether they thought this current rally was going to continue. %57% think yes out of 74 votes pretty quickly. Setting my phone alert for the opening bell. Should it be fine? No countdown. Da-da-da-da. Hey, good song. All right, SRG is at 950 here. We're watching USEA. GameStop at 128. So we got the SPY at 388. Yeah, bull or bear this morning. Let me know why or why not. I'm Team Bull. Daddy got to buy a new HVAC, new AC. Hey, I'm a bull too, man. We're mostly going to trade after the open, Roy. And so right now it's early in pre-market. It's not even 8:30 yet, so we're just kind of taking it easy. With all the new thinking, hey, what's up, Daniel? Could we have a bull bear or something in between? Bull here. Bull or bear right now, guys? Let me know. Vote on the poll. USEA went up. Yeah, USEA just popped over 950s here. It's getting ready to test $10 if it continues moving up. And it's Friday pre-market. Oh, there's degenerates like me, the ape. John isn't a fan. Dude, I'm not. I can support the ape community. At least they stand for something. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, I mean, at least they stand for something. In the end, I've said it a million times. If I got to pick a side between big banks and hedge funds versus retail traders, I'm picking retail traders, bro. You know? USEA, yeah. Let's see if it holds VWAP first. I think that's the big thing first. Is that it's just got to hold VWAP. You know, so we'll see if it does. It's at 944s right now. Let's just see if it holds VWAP. It wants to, but like, will it? I'm an effing bull, baby. Hey, do your thing, bro. I'll be a bull with you, man. Honestly, it looks like most people are bullish. Will the market continue its current rally? We started this poll less than 15 minutes ago. We got about 80-something votes. 54% of you think, yes, the market will continue its current rally. Derek Chauvin is sentenced to 21 years for the George Floyd. Mostly good, man. And I guess I'm not going to get super political with this. I don't want to be too political with this, so, But I think that we need to set a precedent here, because I think that one thing that's happened, and I support good cops. Like, if you're a good cop, I support you, of course. Like, it can't be something where I just got to blindly support all cops. I think that after a certain point, the cops are being more like a gang than the gangs that they claim to protect us against. The cops violate our constitutional rights more than any other group. You know what I mean? And so I think at a certain point, you got to hold them accountable, and that'll discourage future issues, But in the end, it's probably not the best conversation to have. I don't feel like turning it super political, to be honest here, Yankees versus Sox. All right, guys. So SPY dipped down to 388. We'll see if it holds. All right, guys. SRG is consolidating still. Let's see if USEA holds over VWAP here. All right, guys. So in 1 minute, the non-farm payroll numbers come out. We're going to be reporting those here as soon as they drop. Let's see what these SPY numbers in. We'll see what the market does. The SPY's on the bottom left. We're going to see how it reacts to these numbers here. So we'll see what happens here. But non-farm payroll numbers are supposed to drop right now in about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. SPY currently at 388.70s. 388.70s. All right, guys. So, so there's the 8:30 time frame. Market tanking here. Quickly down to 388, right back up to 389s, and then kind of chopping back and forth here. We're going to try to find what these numbers show real quick. Checking Benzinga, because that's usually my favorite source for this type of stuff. Nothing out yet. I don't see what it is. It looks like the algorithms have already gotten this stuff, though. Still waiting here. Still waiting. Nothing out yet. All right, so non-farm payrolls for June came in at 372,000 versus 268,000, so much higher than expected. Prior of 390K. So USA non-farm payrolls for June came in at 372K versus 268K expected. Prior of 390, so lower than last time, but higher than expected. Market's reacting negatively to this. Market's dropping now down to 387s here. 387s. Yeah, here's the actual numbers here. Benzinga had it before everybody else as well. If you want to check out Benzinga, check out the link in the description. I'll post it right here as well. Super useful in identifying news, finding these data releases as soon as they happen, and you can try them out completely free for 2 weeks without even needing a CC number. So there's the link. Check it out. And so, yeah, those are the numbers right now. All right, I don't know why the market's reacting negatively to this. So like these are basically job numbers, here. And non-farm payrolls were way better than expected. We do have the unemployment rate that's out. It came in at 3.6% versus 3.6% expected prior of 3.6%. So the unemployment rate was actually right on par with expectations here. Here's the full list of numbers here if you guys want to see them. There's the full list. But again, I'm not sure why the market's reacting negatively to this. The unemployment rate was on par with expectations, and non-farm payroll numbers were up relative to expectations. They expected 268, and they showed up at 372,000. So that's more jobs than expected. No, prior of 390 cases, we're a little bit lower than last time, but we're still way better than expected. And so I'm not sure why the market is dropping, to be honest, right now. Non-farm payroll numbers were better than expected, which means that we had more jobs. Non-farm payrolls are exactly as the name suggests. They just mean these are job numbers that aren't farm related. And so I'm not sure why the market is reacting negatively to this. But the market's dropping. Unemployment rate was right on par with expectations also. So don't know why the market dropped. Maybe it's just an initial reaction and maybe we'll get a better pop up after this. But who knows, man? Again, bullish or bearish on this, let me know. Market reacting negatively. Now, it's not really bad news. I mean, it's honestly it's good news objectively, but again, the market's reacting bad to it. Adding more jobs and not reducing the unemployment rate is negative. Yeah, maybe. I guess it's open to interpretation, but generally speaking, having more jobs is better for the market, but maybe there's some more nuance in there about that, Brett, that algorithms and traders are reacting to. Maybe, man, I got something in my eye, guys. I'm not crying on these. I'm not crying because of these payroll numbers. Ow! Shoot, man. I'm not crying, Yeah. Did you see the Michael Burry comment about the Fed? Based on the numbers, the Fed has even put their foot on the brakes. They haven't begun the tightening. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Higher wages means higher rates, hikes by the Fed, potentially. Let's see there. The market might just be initially dropping. I mean, the market's up so much already that some of this might be, the market might have been up so much because people were expecting good jobs numbers. And now that they're actually out, people are taking profit or selling based off of that. It might also be an initial red reaction. And then we get like a comeback and start to turn green from it. And so, yeah, we'll see. Yelling in my ear. Ouch. Well, turn me down, bro. You got me too loud then if it hurts your ears. Yeah, interest rates will probably go up. Man, Donaldson with the grand slam? Is that what that is? That's Donaldson, right? Yeah. Sorry, watching the Sox versus Yankees game. All right, SPY starting to come back. It's at 387.50s, 387.60s. I don't know, man. I just can't back the Yankees. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. APRE is popping. Okay, let's check it out. SRG is slowly slowing down here. Slowly slowing down. Hey, quote that. APRE is at 107s here. It's starting to move up. We can look at the catalyst for this also. If we're looking at the catalyst, APRA is Aprea Therapeutics. It is up. Wedbush initiated coverage on them with outperform and announced the $3 price target. That's the only catalyst I see here for APRA. So does anybody know why they're moving up? Float size is about 20 million, about 5% short float. So it's not a short squeeze right now for APRE, but it's moving up some. SPY is starting to come back as well. It's just under 388s at 387.70s here. So we'll see if that holds too. But yeah, APRE is gapping up. I don't see the catalyst though. Not sure why it's gapping up, but I guess from the coverage from Wedbush, but who knows? Yeah, Yanks and Houston are going to be running into each other. Yankees are just doing great. Houston Astros are doing great too, man. We just got a good team. I can't even watch the one thing I did like about Michigan is that I was actually able to watch the Astros games. I got to see the no hitter, so I did see the combined no hitter, and then I also saw the Judge walk off home run against us, which was unfortunate. And so we lost that series 2-3. I think it was a 3-game series. We lost that series 2-1. But it was a fun series. We had the no-hitter. We had the Judge walk off. Like, even though Astros lost, it was still a fun series to watch. USEA, it's trying. I mean, I don't think it's dead. I think it still has pretty high volume relative to most of the other stocks in pre-market. SPY's going red again. Let's see. We got this new low at 386. We'll see if it holds there. But right now, we're just consolidating for USEA. I think we've had so much volume initially for this that it kind of needs to settle down a little bit. I would mess it up if I try to give specifics, but the general statement was the drop we have seen had nothing to do with rate hikes as they are still adding to their balance sheets. It was a 4-game series. It was 2-2. Okay, got you. Oh, that's better than expected. Again, I don't usually get to watch the Astros games because of the stupid restrictions. Like, what a dumb restriction. Like, I have to have Comcast or Xfinity, or I have to have Comcast or DirecTV just to watch my baseball team. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to pay Comcast $400 a month for essentially what I can get for streaming services just to watch the Astros game. I'd rather turn into an Angels fan, than pay Comcast any more money. Maybe, Roy, I think it could. Do you think USEA will rally when the market opens? I think it could. Doesn't mean it will, but it could. It certainly has the potential to. Just because of the amount of attention, volume, and all that stuff that's showing on USEA right now. The float is tiny as well for USEA. It's got only like 1.5 million float, which is very, very, very small. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Yeah, well, really, it hurts baseball, Pawn. It hurts baseball, bro, is really what it hurts. It makes people watch it less and be less interested in it. And so it just hurts baseball, to be honest. It makes people less interested in it. Honestly, and the Yanks won, but the Red Sox made a bunch of errors. StockTwits seems to think that the Wedbush rating did it. Yeah. But you pay $400 for water. Yeah, but it's the best water in the land right now. Definitely top 3. All right, but yeah, APRE starting to consolidate up there. 110 seems like a big level. $9 for USEA seems to be a big level as well. But who knows what's going to happen here. But yeah, $9 seems to be big. Semi-CEMI. Man, Garrett Cole, ever since they banned sticky stuff, he just hasn't been the same, huh? And I'm watching the recap, and so if the Sox end up pulling ahead and winning this game, nobody ruin it for me. CEMI. I mean, I think CEMI is just incredibly slow. The daily chart doesn't look too bad over the last few months, but the yearly chart looks pretty rough, and it's just a stock that I don't know that doesn't have any volume. Last 2 days, it's popped up some, but yeah. John, have you looked at Sling? Yeah, I honestly, Amazon Prime lets me watch all the baseball games. The only baseball games I can't watch, I can watch all the games. The only ones I can't watch are freaking Astros games. So my home team is the only games I can't watch in baseball. I can watch every other game that's playing unless it's an Astros game, which is the most ridiculous way. I get it. They want to line their pockets with Comcast Xfinity money, but like, it's just stupid. It hurts baseball. The MLB needs to back out of that deal and let everybody watch. Everybody keeps saying that about Cole, but he's 8-2. Yeah, I guess I'm judging Cole. I think I think what it really is after they banned the sicky stuff, Cole had a few really bad games, and I think that made everybody just kind of hate on Cole, and so I might be doing so a little bit unreasonably. And I like Garrett Cole, um, mostly for him helping the Astros, when he was on there. Um, SRG, if it does fail today, I'll be a player at 50, moving average $7.50 area. Approval seems likely, but process will take forever. I came in and bullish thinking 12. Yeah, SRG, I mean, if it holds 9, and I mean, $8 is like a big support level underneath this currently. Astros Oakland tonight. Nobody really wants to watch that game. I'm not super interested in the Astros Oakland. I mean, I could watch the Astros play, but Oakland is so terrible. I'm sure we're gonna win that series against Oakland. Oakland is just not good this year. Wonder if job loss is what the market wants because it signals demand destruction, hence less need for future rate hikes. Yeah, the Orioles, didn't they beat somebody yesterday? Didn't they beat the Angels? Let me see. And the Orioles, did they beat the Angels? Who did they beat? They played somebody. Yeah, they played the Angels and they beat them. I didn't actually watch the game. I just kind of checked the score. USEA is holding at $9. It's back over the volume weighted average price at $9.30, and it's up to $9.40 right now for USEA. So it's starting to wake back up. And remember, this is a stock that has an incredibly small float. Oakland beat the Jays. Yeah. I mean, I kind of root for Oakland. If they beat the Astros, I'm not going to be super upset about it. Because if any teams beats the Astros, I wish I'm rooting for Oakland just because they're such a small cap team. SPY testing lows here at 386. So the market did not react positively to these job numbers. Just did not react positively. Again, non-farm payroll numbers are basically job numbers. These are basically job numbers from these are basically job numbers excluding farm like jobs, right? And so having higher than expected numbers by that margin, it was like 30% higher than expected. That's very good. And so to have the market react negatively to this, even though the unemployment numbers were on par with expectations and the job numbers were noticeably higher than expected by about like 30%, if just out of the top of my head from what I remember. I'm surprised the market's down this much. We've had a few different theories on why the market's dropping like this, but I'm surprised it's down like this. Market down to 386 here, and usually the market's going to affect everything else. Adley Rushman, man, they brought in Adley Rushman, and they're on a 6-game streak, huh? Yeah. The only Orioles games I've watched when they called up Adley Rushman. They've had some great call-ups this year. They had Wander Franco that the Rays called up earlier in the year, and he did really well when they first called him up. He's been at least slow down some. But Adley Rushman, man, super hyped up prospect. Should be fun to watch him. I can, but Amazon knows, bro. Amazon knows. Can you use a VPN to trick your internet? Amazon knows, bro. They really do. They know what we're trying to do. I read somewhere that good numbers are going to signal raise hikes. And I guess that's the overarching consensus here, is that even though the numbers were good, that's going to signal more rate hikes. And so I think people are just preparing for that. And that's why we're getting the drop in the SPY, I guess, here. At least that's what a lot of people are speculating. But who knows? Yeah, SPY down to 386. 386. We got SRG at 920s. And what was the new pitching prospect that they just called up? He's a great pitcher. Let me see. Brian Bello. Pawn, you might notice him from MLB The Show. Bello is an animal, bro. This dude is really, really, really good. It's who it is. It's the Sox. The Sox called up Bello. Really, really good. Did he play yet? Did Brian Bello play? Yeah, it looks like he did. I didn't even see it. I've been moving and driving, so I haven't really been able to keep track. Let's see how he did. I gotta watch this. It was on 7-6. All right, guys. Market just broke lows down to 385.50. Yeah, I wasn't able to see his debut. I'm kind of watching it now. Bello's good, man. He's good. Usea at 920s. At 920s. So we'll see if it holds there. We'll see if it holds. We got SRG. SPY just breaking down here. So the market's just dumping down to 385.50s. Not looking great. All right, so one pitch, one out. I still think there's a question mark for Bello, though, and this is why. Bello did really, really good in the minors in the last year, but the year before he did not look great. He did not look great. And so I think there's still some apprehension on really doubling or like really getting behind Bello because there is that risk here. But this past year, he's been really, really good. Really, really good in the minors. And it might take him a little while to get into the swing of things, but watching from his first game, he didn't have the opening that you'd want as a pitcher. USEA is back up to 930s, so we're watching that. SPY is still trying. USEA up to 930s here. Let's see if it holds VWAP. I think that's such a big thing, is whether it holds VWAP or not. VWAP is currently at about 925. So VWAP is trying. Yeah, but he was one of the big hyped up prospects. It's got that rising fastball, man. All right, so SPY at 386, so it's bouncing up a little bit here. I kind of would like to short into this pop. It's kind of usually what I do is short into these type of moves, but all good, Walter. Let me know how it was, man. CNET. All right, so there's the SPY pop, and SRG still trying here. And again, USEA is just kind of consolidating sideways. CNET is up there, but CNET is up there, but the volume's just light. Yeah, Bello did not have a good outing, unfortunately. All right, so SPY's starting to push back up at 386.20s here, 386.20s. So it's starting to run. Yeah, I grew up with Toy Story 2. USEA is at 9 roughly, so it's under VWAP again. Yeah, Bello is not doing that good, man. At this point in time, Bello is going to have a 4+ ERA for his first game. All right, guys, AMC still at 14s. Again, SPY bouncing up some here. You're still watching SRG and APRE. SRG is starting to creep over VWAP. It's at 940s right now. APRE is up to 110, testing that high from earlier in the day. Yeah, so 4 runs in Bello's first game. Not great. I like the Sox, you know, but yeah, it's not good. What? Wow, former Jap. Really? Wow. Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Sad, man. Unfortunate. Rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, what was he pushing for? Like, who do they think is behind this? I guess is the question here. Yeah. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Hey, good luck, Pam. SPY is at 386.30s here, so we'll see if this holds. All right, guys, we got about 35 minutes into the market opens, about 35 minutes. Yeah, man, sad. All right, USEA is at 908 here. SPY's still bumping back up here. It's at 387s almost, 386.75 technically. So it's pushing towards 387s here. APRE is at 108s. We got GameStop at 127 roughly, a little bit over 127. USEA is popping back over 9, and we'll see if the SPY can hold over 386.50 where that previous low of the day is. We got APRE up at 108. We're also looking at ITP. We're looking at SRG as well at 903. So we're watching those also. Yeah, let me know what you guys are watching right now. All right, SPY still bouncing back some after worse than expected reaction to job numbers here. We did have better than expected non-farm payroll numbers and on par with expectations in terms of unemployment. So yeah, I mean, market's starting to rebound a little bit after we initially dropped from this, and we'll see if it continues. USEA squeeze potential. I can look up the numbers for USEA, but I don't think it's a squeeze. Let's see. So yeah, it's not a squeeze. It doesn't have any short float numbers really, and USEA is too new to really be able to be highly shorted, I think, as well. This one's only 2 days old, and so it's not really able to be shorted. So it's not a squeeze. This is just new IPO gap. Trying to hold at 9 for SRG. SPY still pushing up. It's back over 380s. Here it's at 387.07. Back over 387. I mean, ADTX. Yeah, we're still watching this one. ADTX is starting to move up. It's at 22 cents. 22 cents. Yeah, 387s for the SPY. USEA is at 905s. Watching that. What ETF at OXY? ADTX is pushing over 25s here. SPY's testing VWAP and GameStop up to 128, over 128, which is good. ADTX is still ripping up. It's over 24 cents now. Yeah, OXY is gapping up nicely today too on that Buffett news. This is a company that's done really, really well opposed to the overall market. So oil, I guess, has done really, really well. Green or red so far this week, guys. Out of the current poll we got the GameStop poll going on, which are you buying GameStop dip after layoff news? And again, this is the poll for the day on Twitter. We're doing a daily Twitter poll. And again, if you want to follow us on Twitter, we also report all of the big small cap news in the market here. Open it up in a new tab so you stay on this stream, but there's the link to the Twitter poll if you want to vote on that poll with us. You can also vote on the poll we have on YouTube, and the question we have today is, will this market continue its current rally? 51% of you think yes, 49% of you think no, and SPY is up to 387s. We did have a negative reaction to the non-farm payroll numbers and unemployment numbers. Non-farm payroll numbers are actually way better than expected, by about 30% better than expected for the June non-farm payroll numbers. They expected 268,000. They showed 372,000. So about 30% better than expected, prior of 390. So a little bit worse than expected there, or a little bit worse than last time, but still better than expected. Unemployment rate was on par with expectation as well. 3.6% expected, 3.6% shown, and prior of 3.6%. And so it's surprising that, we had such a negative reaction to this. I guess the speculation is that with higher job numbers, that means that they're going to raise rates more, which is making people, I guess, more skeptical of the market. And I guess that's the argument for why the market initially reacted negatively to this. And the SPY is currently at 387s here, so we'll see. Green on the week, overall red still. Won't be back even until I get my 1,000 balance back, which could be a while. All good, Tiny. Remember, it's a long game, I guess is the best way to describe it. And good luck. You got this. Also, give me a follow on Twitter if you can. It's at Beginner Trades on Twitter, at Beginner Trades. Give me a follow if you have not already, and certainly appreciate it. The question we had on Twitter today is, are you buying the GameStop dip after the layoff news? And because you can see GameStop dropped from about 135 all the way down to the 120s today from this. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens. There's 128s. And again, the question we have for Twitter today is, are you buying GameStop after this dip? 54% of you said no. 45.8% said yes. So we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. All right, guys. This stock can move some days $10 to $15. Crazy options for OXY. Green on the week, not much green, but green nonetheless. That's good, Niner. Hey, happy to see that, man. Good, congrats, bro. Good job. All right, guys, about 23 minutes until the market opens. 23 minutes. Yeah, Oxy ramping up here. What else is moving right now? I know AVTX reverse split, ITP reverse split, ADTX up some, SRG holding at 9. USEA just dipped under 9. What's Rdbx been doing? Rdbx is down again today. It had an okay day yesterday, it looks like. Not a huge green day, but a green day nonetheless yesterday. What about Revlon? Revlon's still at 580s, consolidating and being pretty slow here. APRE at 101s, watching that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Chris. Possible for sure. Well, we got a second though, guys, and remember, we don't really plug anything for hours for the first few hours of the stream, so it's not like we just plug things all the time. But we are going to take a second to promote one of our affiliates, Top Step. Top Step is what we have been using to trade the market. What Top Step does is they fund traders in futures, and so they give you a demo, and if you can hit their target on that demo while following their rules, they'll fund you. And the interesting thing about this is that there's no PDT rule in futures. There's no PDT rule. You get instant settlement and you can short. And so if you look at Top Step here, you can go long or short with no PDT rule in the futures market. So I could buy market, buy bid, sell the ask. And the interesting part is some of the things that you can trade in futures are exactly the same as the SPY. So just to show you, here is the E-mini futures contract on the right side. And then here's the SPY on the left. If you notice this, it's the exact same price action. We have this big dip under VWAP, bounce back, wash, big dip under VWAP, bounce back, wash. And so it's literally the same price action here. And you can trade this right side with no PDT rule in the futures market. So you can essentially trade the same thing that I trade with my scalping strategies every day. I have a $30,000 account, and so I can just buy or sell the SPY directly, but you can trade the futures market with no PDT rule, and Top Step is a great way to do it. Even if you're wanting to learn the futures market, it's cheaper to go the Top Step route than put up $10,000 or whatever you got to put up yourself and risk that as a new futures trader. On Top Step, the base one's $160 minus 20% if you use my link, and I'll post this link. It's a great way to help support the channel and another great way to get around the PDT rule. And so check it out, guys. I'll post this link, and yeah, you can get 20% off if you use it. Hey, you as well, Tilly. Have a great day, bro. Have a great day, man. EVFM. Futures rock, no PDT rule, better risk control than options. Yeah, I think so as well. Again, if I didn't have 30K, I would 100% be trading like futures pretty regularly. If I didn't have a 30K account, I would certainly be trading futures, you know. Luckily, I mean, I've got a $30,000 account, so in that case, I might as well just buy the SPY directly. But like, yeah. Crypto still tanking? No, not really. Bitcoin's kind of running back some. So Bitcoin is back up to over 21K, I think. Yeah, right now. Right now, Bitcoin is at roughly 21.4K. So Bitcoin's actually been ripping. What do you mean by trading futures? We just mean trading futures. Like again, I mean, if I pulled this up, and again, I'm on Top Step, so I might actually buy this dip, or I might actually short into this pop in the futures market. So I'm actually shorting on Top Step right now. And again, this is just like regular trading here. So I'm kind of shorting into this pop. I'll actually add a little bit more, but this is just like regular trading. So there's no PDT rule here. It's a sell market. So I'm shorting using a market order. I can also use a limit order. I'm down $8, but I'm shorting into this pop, anticipating that we reject off of the view up and continue dropping. And we'll see how this trade goes. But again, there's no PDT rule in futures. And so you could trade the same scalping setups that I talk about, preach, and teach in the futures market with no PDT. And of course, I mean, I'm certainly biased in their favor because I get a commission if you sign up through me. And so naturally, I'm certainly biased in their favor, of course. But I try to be honest and transparent about it. But again, I mean, it's not outside of any affiliate relationship I have with them. If I didn't have 30K, I would 100% be trading futures the entire time. Like I wouldn't even buy or sell stocks really unless I was trading penny stocks. Because again, futures is how a lot of people are going to find value and get away the PDT rule, get away from it. So we're in this now. We'll see what we get. Was that me or was that outside? All right, so yeah, we're in 2 contracts right now. The only difference in futures is mostly the sizing here. And so, like, we're probably going to cut this trade. Market's starting to test VWAP here. We'll let it test, and then we're going to cut it. But the only difference is sizing. So the micro E-mini, every tick it goes towards 4 against me is $1.25 in profit or loss. And so I got 2 ticks here. So every tick it or I have 2 contracts here. So every tick it goes against me, I lose $2.50. All right, market testing VWAP though. I'm probably about to cut this here. Hopefully we reject, but all right, so we got a nice little flush or rejection. We're starting to get better. I'll update you guys as it happens here. At 9/18. And again, if you want to check it out, I'll post this link here again. You can also find it in the description since we've got a lot of people asking about it. Yes, Ricardo, you can buy and sell the SPY as much as you want with no PDT rule in futures. And again, I mean, you can see here, I bought 2 contracts here. And yeah, you can do it as much as you want. That's the edge of futures, is that there's no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want, short as much as you want, instant settlement, no PDT rule, no T2 or T3 restrictions. So again, futures market, a lot of people think I'm just shilling for Top Step, but I'm really trying to educate people on like how to get around the PDT rule, because that's really how you do it. If I didn't have 30K, no PDT account, I would be trading on futures the entire time. That's all I would do, you know. And like, even if you don't like commodities, BitGet offers crypto futures trading. And so it's like, even if you don't want to trade commodities, you can trade Bitcoin or short Bitcoin or go long on Bitcoin with no PDT rule as well in futures. And you can check out BitGet if you want to check that out too. Again, right now we're still in this 2 contract trade. So we're kind of shorting this here. I'm not even looking at this chart. I just look at the SPY chart. And so I'm shorting what's called the E-mini in futures. Yeah, honestly, Daniel, I'm pretty surprised we got the reaction that we did. Again, most people thought that the market would go up from this. I think, I guess the common speculation here is that because we had more jobs than expected, that means that they're going to raise rates. And so that makes people nervous. I guess here is what it means. Oh, futures just stands for the future price of a commodity or trading security. It's the future price of something. That's why they're called futures. But essentially what you're trading here is the market, with the E-mini or the micro E-mini. You're basically just trading the SPY or the Q or something to that equivalent with the E-mini is what it's called, or the micro E-mini. No, I think he's talking about futures, Chris. You can't buy or sell the SPY as many times, Ricardo. So I think Chris is actually correct. You can't buy or sell the SPY as many times as you want. We're gonna cut this and we'll get back in. We lost $46 there, if you guys see this. But where you can't buy or sell the SPY as many times. SPY is a tradable security on the stock market, and so you're gonna get PDT restrictions if you try to trade the SPY, which is why I have to have a $30,000 account or more to do so. In the futures market, though, you can trade the futures equivalent of the SPY, which is called the E-mini. And in the futures market, again, there's no PDT. So you can get around it that way. But if you just want to buy or sell the SPY directly, you're going to be restricted by the PDT, unfortunately. Yeah, the price of the E-mini is currently the E-mini price. The micro E-mini is about $38.50. Again, if you look at the S&P 500, it's just a little bit behind it, but basically the same thing. If you look at the micro or the regular E-mini, the regular E-mini is about, $38.80. So it's just following the S&P 500. The difference is the tick sizing. So like in the micro E-mini, if it goes against you, each tick represents $1.25 in profit or loss. With the regular E-mini, each tick represents $12.50 in profit or losses. And so basically trading the regular E-mini is going to be noticeably larger sizing. Hey, what's up, Captain? Hey, good morning. All right, guys, we got about 11 minutes. Again, we asked people, will this market rally continue? 51% that think yes, 50% think no. Jed, have you ever used TOS to trade futures? No, not really. All right, guys. 10 minutes left, 10 minutes. I think it will continue through the day, but it's not the start of a long-term trend. Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand that logic. We'll see. SRG is still consolidating here. APRE is up there. Look at a lot of people still watching USEA. USEA might make some numbers and might rip, but again, it could also slow down. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell there. It's Friday. It's a slow day. I like the music. Hey, well, we like you, Lily. We appreciate it. Yeah, Starlink is around our area, I think, for sure. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah, guys. Today, Comcast goes bye-bye. We got fiber optic starting at my household today. Fiber optic is getting installed in my home today. It's a glorious day, guys. It's a freaking glorious day. Today is the day I get to call Comcast and be like, F you, Comcast. It's over. Bro, y'all don't understand how freaking excited I am about this. I am incredibly excited. Today is the day I get to call Comcast and be like, F off, you freaking scamming. Blah. You know, today is that day. And I'm incredibly excited about it. It's also way cheaper than what I'm paying now. So shout out to fiber optic internet. Screw you, Comcast. Today's the day. I no longer am connected to Comcast in any way whatsoever. If they try to lock me into this contract and make me pay a lot, I'm just not paying it, you know? Today is that day. I'm super pumped. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hey. Today is the day, guys. Today is the day. Comcast is no more. Oh, I'm so excited about it, guys. I'm so excited. Y'all don't even understand, bro. I've been dreaming of this day for years. You know, ever since this fiber optic company said that they were installing in my neighborhood, I've been dreaming of this day. Should I stream the Comcast call? I could. The only problem is that they would say sensitive information on stream. If they didn't, then I would definitely stream the call. All right, guys, 7 minutes, guys, 7 minutes. Yeah, for sure. Maddie, make it to the big board. Hey, you know Maddie. That's right. Sorry, bro. I actually forgot to take yours down. But hey, I'm super pumped, man. Super excited. You know. Comcast is going bye-bye. I'm just saying, man. I'm super excited. USEA starting to push back up. HUSA is at 420s. Everybody's favorite numbers. Let's see if it holds. APRA, we're watching that. ADTX, we're watching that too. Hey, baby, today is the day we cancel Comcast, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Today, fiber optic is coming. Hey, baby girl. That's my baby. Come here. Hey, come here, baby. She knows every time I bring her up here, I pick her up. Come here, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, Rosie, you okay, baby? Come here. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Hey, no. Come here. Oh. She doesn't want to go up. Oh, it's okay, baby. I missed you, Rosie. Oh, my dog Rosie is here, guys. My dog Rosie is here. I can't really show you it, but all right. Here, huh?
Okay.
All right, guys. Rosie is leaving me. That's all right, baby. Rosie, man. Best dog ever. Yeah. PETZ. ADTX is ramping up here, guys. At 24.5 cents. I see some other ones like TH is up to 720s. We're watching that. USEA is at 880s. We got SRG at 915s, but can't. And Isn't it like nobody can trade SRG? Yeah, Rosie's reaction was big, man. She got super excited. She like laid on the ground and rolled over on her belly, or rolled over on her back so we could pet her pretty quickly. All right, guys. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. It's a slow Friday, very slow. So remember, it's slow today. We'll see if we get the market continuation today, guys. Good luck. Love you all. Hopefully, let's make some money today. Oh. Hey, what's up, Odd? SRG. We got A-Pre-RE on the move here. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the SPY. SPY it did kind of reject off VWAP here. We'll see if we get some better action here from it. Again, green or red so far this morning. Let me know why. We did have the non-farm payroll numbers that came out. Unemployment rate came out as well here. So we'll see what we get on these fronts. Should be a fun day. Rev 77% short float. I wonder how accurate that is. Let me check Benzinga. I can check Benzinga for Rev here too to see what they're showing in terms of short float numbers and all that good stuff. 54% is what I'm showing for Benzinga. 53.35% is what I'm showing for short float numbers for Benzinga. So we'll see, but you know, who knows? Who knows what kind of market we're gonna get today? 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Very slow Friday. It's going to be a slow week. Next week, we'll have some fun stuff, though. Who chaotic? All right, guys. Market's about to open. SPY at 387s. All right, guys. Market's about to open. We got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Good luck. Let's hopefully make some money today. All right, guys. Market's about to open up right meow. Let's do this. Good luck, team. Your new internet company? I hope not. All right, Usea is at 889s prior to the opening bell. Here's the bell right now. Good luck. There's the opening bell, guys. And we got GameStop dipping down. It's at 127 initially, 127. ADTX is at 26 cents, 26 cents. We do have the SPY up there at 387.30. So the SPY is starting to move up. ADTX is trying to pop up as well. We got USEA at 880s. USEA at 880s. We got the SPY at 387.70s. So we're watching that. Good luck to you as well, Owen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. ADTX is at 26 cents. GameStop at 128s, 127s. Twitter is at 37.30s. So we got Twitter there. SPY is falling down some. It's at 387.11s. So SPY breaking down under lows here. We'll see if we pop back up or something. All right, so we just made a little bit on the SPY really, really quickly. We bought the regular E-mini here. Riding this down, you can see the SPY breaking down here. We could switch the scanners over to regular also, and we can see ADTX is flying up. USEA didn't do much. What about what was the other mover right now? I see any SPY trying, Disney falling. ADTX is up to 27 cents, 27 cents. GameStop is at 126. Yeah, USEA breaking down here. SRG was the other one. It's starting moving up some, but I don't think anybody can even buy this one right now, can we? It's at 929s. Market's starting to come back up, though. SPY very choppy and sideways, though. Y'all just be careful. Very slow day so far. Very, very slow day. All right, guys. ADTX is flying up. GameStop trying to creep up here. SRG is starting to break highs as well. It's at 940s. SPY is up there, but it's incredibly choppy and sideways and kind of off. Twitter is at 3740s. 3740s for Twitter. The Q is at 292.30s. 292.30s. SPY starting to break down some here. Again, we'll try to short this. Oh, wait, this is bad. We made so much yesterday that we can give it a second here, but yeah, we're going to cut that. So we are down now about 120 bucks on the day here. We're going to wait for the market to consolidate and turn back to green. USEA is trying to get over 9. It's got to get over $9. It also has to get over VWAP here. GameStop back up to 128s. TRMD has been great for quick scalping. Nice. All right, market sideways, guys. Q starting to rip up some, so maybe tech's going to be doing a little bit better here. TRMD. SRG basically fell back down. ADTX is starting to rip. TRMD is not doing much. APRE was the other one. It's kind of creeping up towards VWAP here. GameStop is mostly sideways as the market is pretty sideways. Hey, what's up, Joel? What are y'all watching today? SPY is pretty sideways, man. SPY is basically just sideways. ADTX is at 28 cents. GameStop is at 127. USEA is another one we're watching, but it just had a big, big rejection. Disney's starting to rebound a little bit in the queue, so tech seems to be doing a little bit better than the overall market here. Again, and if you're wondering where we're trading on Top Step. You can check out this link if you want to, trade the futures market, because this is Top Step trading right here. Market is purely sideways, and so we're not going to do much with this currently. Hopefully we get something good showing up, but it's a Friday. All right, so we just scalped a little bit on this. We're going to go with the micro E-mini now and take 2 contracts since we're down. We'll add a little bit more too and see if we get some bullish action here. We're in 3 contracts now with the micro. See if we can make some money and see if the market goes green. If the market dips below this, we're just going to have to really wait to trade. We're not down huge in terms of like what we made yesterday. We made like 400 yesterday on this account. So we're not going to hold on forever, but we're going to give it a second. Market is very, very split. All right, we're just going to cut that. So yeah, we're down 160. We're going to wait until we get a trend that plays out here. USEA rejected heavily here. APRA is still trying. GameStop might be creeping down towards lows with the rest of the market. Oxy is oil. So Oxy is down too. REVB is another one that we've been watching. It's at 120s. UXIN is interesting. Look at UXIN testing $1 now. Market is doo-doo. All right, UXAN just broke highs. Got up to ones. Market is just not really picking a trend or direction, unfortunately. CLVS chart. Oh, it's your birthday, brother? Oh, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, brother. Hopefully we get some good stuff today. Yeah, of course, man. Everybody wish Joel a happy birthday. All right, so we are actually nailing a trade. So we're about to break even here. We're in a one contract left. Let's see if the market can rip up some. There we go. We wanted to hold this upward trend, but we're still green on the trade. We'll let it work, but there we go. Starting to pop. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cover that. So we're only down about $50 now. We're kind of finding some trends to get involved with here. All right, so we just scalped a little bit more. We're about break even now, which is good. Kind of attacking the SPY here. CLVS is up there, so it doesn't look too bad. GameStop just dumped down with the market here. And if you look at the SPY itself, SPY's trying to go green here on the day. Now that we're basically break even, we're going to pivot to the micro E-mini and try to like attack this upper side of the range here. So we're in 2 contracts now. We're just looking at this right here. So 2 contracts, we'll take a little bit off there. 1 contract again. We'll add on this pullback here. See if we start to break the top of this range. We got this rectangular range here. So 2 contracts here. There we go. Nice. We'll cover a little bit there. So we're actually green on the day now. Not bad. Go ahead and cover the rest. So we're up small, but we're green. So we'll take that. Isig rip. Market finally breaking over high of the previous range. Isig's up to 1060s now. Market's doing okay. All right, we just scalped a quick little E-mini trade back and forth. We're going to end up buying the dip in the micro now. 2 contracts here. Maybe get 3 here. Take a little bit larger size. See if we can ride some of this momentum. I might pay for it here. We'll add to this dip one more time. 4 contracts. We'll get the full max 5 contract sizing. Hey, yeah, we were going to do a crypto show today, Joel, but if you're busy, brother, since it's your birthday, here, I'll message you. All right, so we're actually making some from this micro trade. We're going to cut it. Nice. See if we can break the highs again. We're in 2 contracts left. Man, look at Isig. I might add to this here and take this as an opportunity to add. We'll take 4 contracts, but we got to be careful here. Look at Isig rip. We're probably going to have to cut these, unfortunately. Big dip in the SPY. We'll see if we bounce back. Pretty close to break even on the day now, even after this trade. Market going sideways. We'll cut it. Hey, what's up, Kyle? All right, so we actually held this and it turned into a green trade, which is nice. 1 contract. Market's ripping up. We're just kind of riding that bounce up. We'll cover that there. All right, so we are now up about $80 on the day, $85. Market ripping up. I'm sure GameStop is probably going to be following it up some to a certain extent here. Here's GameStop. All right, guys. So what's the market doing? So the market is actually flying up here. So we're slightly green. And again, this is the futures market. If you guys see what I'm trading here, this is the futures market. Market is just ramping up to morning right now, which is great. You know, it's good. Hopefully it continues. So market is pulling back some. Sorry, talking about some business stuff here. We are in 3 contracts in the micro E-mini right now, buying the dip in the SPY here. And again, I can kind of show you this. Here's the SPY. So we're kind of buying this dip on the micro. See if we can profit from it. We are up a little bit here. So we're just looking at this price action here. This is the futures market, but we're just looking at this top left chart. And most of the time we trade our TOS account. But I wanted to show you guys the futures market the last week or two, and we'll go back to trading our regular account. All right, so we're basically break even here. I guess I could add one more size here. 4 contracts. See if we get a move up to top of this range up there, like 388.50 here. 4 contracts. I mean, we're not going to lose too much if it goes against this. All right, let's see if we get a bounce. We are pulling back some. I'll take one more ad here. 5 contracts, but I'm also going to get this ready. All right, we're about break even. Let's see if we jump. Ooh, no. When it gets me quick. Yeah, we're going to have to cut that. All right, so we're down slightly on the day now. Kind of trying to build up some cushion, but it's Friday, so big dip. We'll wait now. Yeah, we're just going to wait and let things play out. I don't want to push too hard and give back profit I've had on this account. You know? Oh, all right. So we did get in on micro E-mini. All right, we're up 300, and so we're up about 100 on the day on this. Bought the dip on the micro. I kind of took that opportunity to switch contracts and take the regular E-mini instead. All right, so here's the SPY dipping down some. CLVS. Hey, nice. FFIE. Yeah, FFIE is actually ramping up. It's at 580s right now, so it looks pretty good, to be honest here. It doesn't look bad, that's for sure. Market's starting to dip down some. I think I'm just going to wait. I'll maybe buy something here. I don't know. Market turning here. So again, we're just going to wait. Not going to push too hard. And all this volatile craziness here. Okay, so we just jumped in 2 contracts of the regular. And we're going to cover here. All right, so we're up 500 on the regular. So we're up about 298 minus fees. So not too bad. ADTX just ramped here. And what we did was we bought the VWAP bounce pullback. I'm green $4 today. Nice. USEA still trying to hold here. SPY moving, but man, look at FFIE really ramp. FFIE is really moving. All right, guys. Market's starting to test. Maybe we'll open it up into a short. Mullen? I see FFIE, ADTX. USEA is trying to break down. Here's Mullen. Mullen is up to 115, so Mullen's kind of moving some. Here's GameStop. GameStop's kind of trending with the market, it seems. Yeah, Tiny, just hold on there. You're all good. Hopefully you feel better. I get panic attacks too occasionally. Not really social anxiety, but more so like it's hard to explain, but I get them too. So, you know, I feel you. All right, so we're in one contract of the regular, but kind of shorting this now. So we're going to short the futures market and we're going to cover there. So 575, up about 375 on the day. Not too bad. EBFM. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom break, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back. All right. Let's see what the market does. How's the SPY reacting to everything here? Big breakdowns. All right, guys, market's starting to break down here. SPY is really dipping. Hey, have a good weekend as well, James. Thank you, brother. Q is starting to break down too. All right, guys. All right, guys, market's starting to bounce a little bit here. Mullen, what's she doing? Yeah, Mullen is actually running up. It's at 117s right now. Disney down, SPY down, Q down, Twitter down. USEA down. Yeah, USEA is down as well. All right, sorry guys, I had a business call I had to do. All right, guys. So what is going on right now? I mean, I see the SPY kind of dipping down here. So the SPY is rejecting pretty quickly and just dropping fast. Um, all right, guys. So the SPY is actually rejecting. FFIE and Mullen are really ramping up. That's kind of the big story right now. Um, Q is rejecting also. Bear with me, guys. All right, guys. So ADTX is still holding. Mullet is back up there. Hey, what's up, Cal? USEI. All right, so market bouncing back a little bit. All right, guys. Body to give executive order on reproduction rights. Good morning, John. Hey, what's up, Beach? IINN. Yeah, Beach. You can probably start doing your other show starting again next week. It's been a little slow right now, so it's just kind of a slow time. Market's starting to bounce back. It's at 386.40s. 386.40s. We're also going to be doing a quick crypto show today. A quick show. One second, guys. The market is actually bouncing back pretty heavily here. Look at the SPY. So SPY is back up to 386. Let's see if it actually holds now. All right, guys. Market rejecting here. And again, we're going to pivot towards a crypto show and talk about the crypto rebound and a few other things here, guys. So be ready for that. And we are going to be covering that show pretty soon. All right, guys. Well, we get the sources here. All right, guys. So we're going to close this stream. Again, we're going to close this stream, and we are going to be pivoting to our crypto show. So be ready for that here, and we'll continue to update you guys. But yeah, we're going to pivot to our crypto show. So have a good day, guys. Love you all. Remember to check out BitGet. BitGet is super useful because it ultimately allows you to get around the PDT rule trading crypto futures with no PDT rule instant settlement. BitGet will also give you leverage with up to 125x leverage. You can also copy other profitable trader. You can build algorithmic bots. It's regulated for U.S. users and more. And so check out this link. We're going to be covering from some more stuff later this weekend, but we're going to be moving over to our crypto show, which is going to be starting right now, guys, right now. And yeah, you won't even have to do anything, guys. Seriously, you won't even have to do anything. As soon as we close it down, it's going to bring you to our crypto show that's going live right now. So later, team. We'll see you guys next time.